Good. All right, we'll continue with our post following Murray State 74-58 win over Evansville. Head coach Steve Prohm is here, and Steve, maybe just begin with your first thoughts.
Well, it was a game we needed. Obviously we got this was one of the last two home games of the season, and we've done a great job at home and neutral floor. I think that makes us 12-3 at home and in neutral. Obviously you want to win every conference home game and split on the road. And the first half was an interesting half. Evansville is so much more improved than they were the first time we've played them. They're really a different team from that standpoint. And we had some opportunities to maybe extend our lead early. We weren't able to do that. And obviously we shot 30% from the field, but I was proud of our guys. It didn't affect our defense today. We continued to defend, held them to 24 points, and really they banked in. First half, I told our staff, I said, man, actually, I'm thrilled to I'd be up 3 because we're down 22-20. And so we closed the last media timeout well, and that's an area we've struggled in at times, which has hurt us in some games. Indiana State, Bradley, just two big ones that we're leading or we're in the game, and then the game flips in the last 2-3 minutes, and we flipped it back. And I thought we'd be able to pull away and make some plays. I thought we did a better job in the second half executing against their trap. We had one segment where we got up 16 and we got casual, and they turned it over 2 or 3 times. But outside of that, I thought we were really good, and for the most part, guarded well enough for the majority of the game. And then, we are who we are from the 3-point line, at this time of the year. But we got back 21 free throws, made 19, and assist on over half our baskets, which was great.
You talked about that kind of that final 4-minute stretch. Quincy was a big part of that. Just how big he's been the last 2 games now, coming off the bench for you guys and really giving you guys a lot of energy.
Yeah, I thought he's played within himself. He took one in the second half, one in the first half, a tough contested turnaround 2-pointer that drives me nuts. But outside of that, I think he's, given us a boost defensively with a couple steals he's done in the last 2 games. We need to be more aggressive in that area. It's something that, we haven't done a good enough job with this year. But I think he's made some timely threes for us. And he's a guy that if the floor is spread, he can put pressure on the basket. And so happy for him because he's an everyday guy. I think he's a Murray guy, an everyday guy. And he's just got to continue to grow.
On a day when Rob doesn't score anything, but you had other guys step up and place was really big.
Yeah, I mean, we scored 75 points and he doesn't score or goes 0 for 7. But man, going through the first half, I was like, man, we were so 3-point conscious and too much perimeter, 9 turnovers. I really thought we needed to get a presence in the paint. And so we just they were trapping ball screens or really hard hedging. And so we're just going to play through our 5-man and make them make decisions. And I thought we did a good job with that.
For a long time, Evansville had the lead and second half, y'all turn that around. 57.1% will do that from the field.
Yeah, and is that what we shot in the second half? Yeah, we were just a lot better. I thought we just executed things we talked about a lot better.
Coach, can you walk us through Marcus? The guys had a lot of great things to say about him, but I put him on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, we were in some foul trouble today. DJ gets 2 quick fouls, and usually we'll play a guy with 2, but it was so early. Sam Murray was hurt today. And so that kind of triggered. Marlon probably didn't even know Sam. We didn't really know Sam couldn't play till really the game tipped off. He just didn't, he had a health issue, physical issue, whatever, that he wasn't able to, play. So I was just like, man, Marlon, he competes every day in practice. I just want to give him an opportunity. And he really delivered and responded and really helped us. I thought did a good job. And that was good for him. I was really, really happy for him. He's a great ambassador for us.
DJ didn't quite get the double figures in points, but I thought his energy was huge in the second.
Does and sometimes we get so caught up with minutes and touches, and our devotional today was on servanthood, and that's what this whole thing should be about. You know what I mean? As a leader, as a teammate, as a person in this community, do you serve others well? And so when DJ's engaged like that, man, there's nobody better. I mean, he got 8 rebounds. He played 16 minutes and gets 8 rebounds. That's high level. And, part of the reason he only played 16 minutes was because of foul trouble. And when DJ's out there with a servanthood mentality, okay, man, there's nobody better. And, you know, I thought he made some really, really big plays for us, you know, keeping balls alive, offensive rebounds, some tough plays around the rim. I thought he was really good in his minutes.
Where did he learn how to take it coast to coast like that?
Well, everybody wants to be point guard. That's the one thing you learn. I thought the first one was terrific. The second one is more of a coaching standpoint of, hey, we're up 12, 2 minutes to go. We don't need that right now. Now, if it's an uncontested one, let's take it. That's the one you gotta teach from.
We've talked for several weeks now about building momentum at this point in the year. Do you feel like this team is starting to do that with 2 wins in a row, with 2 more to go for the regular season?
Man, you know what? I would love to say yes, but you know, we're just gonna take it a day at a time. Just because we've been like this all season long. You know, we finally gotten back to a 2-game winning streak. That's been our longest of the year, right, Dave? You know, and so and our longest losing streak was 3 games. We just got past that, and so my goal, obviously, if we can continue to be consistent. You know, we've gone pretty hard the last several days. So tomorrow we'll practice, but it'll be more a mental practice and film practice. And then in a little Missouri State prep. And then we got to practice well Monday and then head over there. But I hope so. But I really just going to focus with these guys on tomorrow, just because I think sometimes when I look back, I probably got ahead of myself at times. You know, Murray has a standard of championships, but this year it's do we have the foundation set to go compete for championships, or not just compete for championship? If you put yourself in the top in the mix year in, year out, you're gonna have win at some point. And that's what, you know, sometimes you get so caught up in the standings, because I'm a coach, but I'm also a fan. I love basketball. It's my passion. It's my heart outside of my family and my faith and my kids. But, you know, sometimes when I look back, I'm like, man, you know, I've been in Murray. I've been a part of Murray for almost 20 years now. And so, you know, or 15 to 20 years, you know, in some form or fashion, you know, so I heard Tom Izzo said the other night, talking after that tragedy up there, you know, he doesn't like this place. He doesn't love this place. He lives this place, right? Well, we live this place, you know, my family does. And so we've got 13 new guys that I'm trying to get them to live this place the way I want it lived in a short time frame. And so I think we just got to keep trying to build foundational pieces and then see, hopefully that can build some consistency. But obviously we're going to last week. It's a huge game. We all know that. And we need to respond, you know, over there. You know, Dana's got a really good team. He's done a great job over there during his tenure. I think last year they were second in the league. And so it should be a really good game. And then, you know, hopefully going into senior day on Sunday, you know, you got a guy, Rod Thomas, DJ Burns, that will honor for senior day, to where I thought the crowd was great today from our numbers, but man, we need 7,000-8,000 in there. You know, those guys were part of one of the most historic teams that ever stepped foot on this campus in the history of this school. And they've been part of this last surreal decade. So please come out and support those guys for senior day.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.